we are actually shining a spotlight on an inspiring story of youth innovation and impact. It's the 2025 Enactus National Expo, and the global stage, it leads to, of course, the Enactus World Cup. It's currently underway in Thailand. So Enactus is a global platform where student entrepreneurs, they develop real-world solutions to social, environmental, economic challenges as well. And so in South Africa, the national competition, it's a major event that brings together bright minds from all across the country to pitch their community-driven projects. Students from Wits University are in Thailand. They're attending, they're engaging with global leaders alike. And so we're just going to chat more about the significance of this moment. And for this, we are joined by Dean of Student Affairs, Jerome September. Jerome, on that note, a very good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on the SABC at this hour.
Good afternoon, and thank you for having us.
This is a loudly and proudly South African moment. So, I mean, if we're looking at what Wits has done and the involvement in Enactus, both nationally, but now globally, what does this mean for the institution, for the students, for the country at large?
Well, this means that our students are alive, they're thinking about the future, they're coming up with solutions to not only attend to some of the challenges we face, but more importantly, to work on creating opportunities, work opportunities for themselves and for other young people. So to have South Africa in Thailand represented by Wits, 35 countries, and we made it to the quarterfinals is just absolutely fantastic.
Oh, all right. We're going to be edging them on there as they continue. Thank you for sharing that with us, Prof, as well. In terms of the rules for participation and in terms of some of the criteria as well, talk to us about what has contributed to us actually reaching the quarterfinals at this point. What's also expected from here on too?
Yeah, so firstly, you have to be a student registered at a university. And so it has to be real businesses as well that you have started. And there must be some track record of impact and some track record of success. So these businesses employ just under 10 people across the two. They're just over a year old. And so they would have competed in the South African competition and in that and have made it on this side and now entered into the global stage. They would have had to walk onto that stage and present their businesses to the global community that was watching, to a group of judges. And those judges would then independently have looked at them, the impact, how they present, the sustainability of the actual business, how they attend to the problem, how they explain that problem. And of course, our team came up as part of the top 16.
Okay, so Jerome, I also just want to obviously look at healthy competitiveness within our own country, because the University of Mpumalanga, they were crowned this year's national champion. I wonder if you could talk to what this says about the level of innovation that are coming from students from across the country and the importance of this kind of healthy competition, competitive nature amongst universities to drive innovation for the future, labor and perhaps strategy of our country at large.
I think you put it, you're spot on. It is healthy competition. So it's a national competition where students across a number of institutions are asked to come up with solutions to the challenges that we face. Locally, our institutional partners, I'll call them, as opposed to competitors, each one of them had teams entering, including the University of Mpumalanga. And of course, there is then the opportunity for more than one team to go to Thailand. We ended up being selected on the strength of our own project to be able to represent the country on the global stage. But it's fantastic for South Africa because it means every university in this country that has an Enactus branch have had students actively over the last couple of months think about the problems we face, think about the solutions that they can offer, and all of those businesses at one level or the other have been employing people, whether it's one person or 10 people or even more, but they've made a tangible difference.
Prof, we're wrapping up there. How do we stay in touch with the information, and how long is this going to be running for, so we can continue to support?
So the competition is ending. Yeah, the competition is ending today, and so I guess watch the Wits social media spaces where we will give you updates.